Today's going to be a little bit different, but I promise we're going to make some money. What's going on, everybody? DjGoHam here. Welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys are having a great day. This is a little bit different. You may be looking at the time going, DJ, what are you doing? This is like an 11-minute video. I don't like it. I don't get it. Go back to the other way of doing stuff. That was way better. Unfortunately, I've already recorded the entire episode and the audio was bunked. So I'm just going to go through and we're going to talk over. I believe Virtual Farmer has done something like this before. I talked about in this video, what we're going to do is we are going to place down one of these solar panels. Now, I had $100,000 to spare in the loan that we got. So what we're going to do is we're going to find a place to put this. Now, past DJ me was looking around. We're actually going to place it right there. There we go. That's going to take us, I believe it's 16 days in order to get that money back and to recoup that money. So that's going to take a good amount of time. But nonetheless, there that is. We've got that place down. Perfect. Now, going on to how stupid I am from the past, I was trying some new software. I'm trying new stuff every day to try and get it to work, and it's just not working out very well. And this was another one of those times. So what are we doing right now? Well, we've got canola in the ground. There's no lime needed because we've taken care of the lime, and it has been fertilized one time. So we're kind of on track for where we need to be right now, but we still need money. So I went into contracts, and I said, okay, what can we do in here? Well, there were, I think, 3 fertilizing contracts that we could possibly take, and I said, you know what? We are going to take all of those fertilizing contracts. So I also had mentioned that there were a couple different places, things that people were saying, hey, maybe you should delete this. Hey, if you thought about deleting that, if you thought about taking these animal fields and completely plowing them up. I was like, well, that's not a bad idea, actually. But I started looking at prices. I thought, well, for $10,000 to give that up, it's going to cost way more to buy than $10,000. So there is no point whatsoever to sell it if I'm just going to come back maybe later and buy it. And for this series, I want this series to go for a while. I want this series to go a long time, long time. And I was looking for prices, and I was like, okay, maybe we could take this, we could sell it, we'll lease it whenever we need it. But again, at the end of the day, I said, well, we need to keep all of this. So I decided to keep everything. All of the equipment, we're going to keep all of the equipment. We're not going to do anything. However, don't forget, if we need seed, fertilizer, lime, herbicide, anything like that, we have to use Alien Gems buy points. In order to do that, it's going to be a little bit expensive. We almost flipped on our side right there. It's going to be a little bit expensive, so we've got to keep all that stuff. Oh yeah, we got to keep all that. Now we have 3 open. We have Field 1, Field 3, and Field 13. So we're going to be going to, I say Field 13, Field 14, sorry. We're going to be going to all of those fields right now. I'm going to take that. I've got solid or liquid fertilizer, and I did actually decide, once this was all said and done, that we were going to sell the solid fertilizer. I thought selling the solid fertilizer is going to be the best thing that we can possibly do here. We're going to make the most amount of money from that. I think we made, was it close to $19,000? We'll be seeing that shortly here. But that made us a whole lot of money. And that was great because we needed the money. As you can see right now, we have $4,500. We don't have a lot of money, not at all. And we've got a building that we could go through. Ta-da! A little inception right there. It's kind of weird. Nonetheless, all is good. But again, trying some new things right here. You can see from the gameplay. We're just going through fertilizing right now. But trying some new things with recording. And again, there was one thing just messed up. No problems whatsoever, problems all over the place, rather. So unfortunately, we're having to do the voiceover like this. But let me know down in the comment section below if that's something that you like. Maybe you want to see more than this. Maybe you don't want to see this ever again. You say, DJ, stop it. Absolutely. Stop it, stop it. But it did give me a reason to use the voiceover setup that I put together. Not long ago, I set up a voiceover setup on the Mac. We're actually on the Mac right now. I'm not even, this is nothing, has nothing to do with the PC other than the gameplay that was recorded. So what I've done is I've gotten a Behringer UM, I think it's a 4-channel, I think they call it the UM10 or something like that, but it's a 4-channel USB or XLR recorder, and I'm using the Shure SM7B with a cloud lifter. Some of you guys may know what that is. A lot of Twitch streamers use this microphone and the preamp for that. I really like it. I think it sounds phenomenal, but it is made for voice, and that is it. Also, Joe Rogan, if you guys watch the Joe Rogan Experience, he uses this microphone as well. I love it. I think it is an amazing microphone, especially for doing voiceover and that kind of thing. And the preamp was just something that I really wanted. I wanted one of these preamps, and it was perfect for me because I could use it with the speakers that I've got here. But nonetheless, that is that. So we have completed all of the contracts, I believe, so far. And I went through and I was like, you know what? We've got another contract. There's a contract on Field 5. And I said, you know what? Let's get that contract. So I accepted the contract. And what we're going to do is I'm going to take the vehicles that it gives us with the contract, and we're going to use those as well. So now we're bumping up. We're heading over to the main area so we can pick everything up. I've also got the solid fertilizer on the back. I think we go over right about here. There we go. We go right there. We've got everything set up for that, and we're going to sell this. But as you can see, here in just a moment, we're going to make way more money selling it this way than we would have selling it from the main menu. So look at that, $19,386. Go right there, $16,000. So that was a way better way to sell it right there. I did go through and I was like, should we use some of this equipment? Should we not use some of this equipment? And I decided against using everything, including, I'm sitting here trying to find the corn header. I ended up using my own corn header. So I didn't even use their stuff, but the corn header that I used that was mine is a little bit cheaty. Yeah, cheated, whatever. Get over it. This is it right here. I believe this is a 6-meter header. This was made for the Old Stream Farm, not the Old Stream Farm, we're on the Old Stream Farm now. The Old Farm Countryside is where I made this mod for. I made this for there because it did a lot of cheating in the background on that map. Yep, I'm admitting it, if you didn't know already. So now we're going through and we're getting this contract completed. This contract did not take a long time. We are in times 10, so do keep that in mind. We started this contract right around noon in-game as well. So with the noon in-game, rocking through, getting this contract done, and we're going to get quite a bit. And the one thing that I really like about the contracts, especially the harvesting contracts, when you're going and doing the harvesting contracts, you can take all of the crop that you've sold. Of course, you have to take the crop to a sell point. This is something that I think Giants did an amazing job with. You have to take the crop to the sell point, sell it at the sell point as it were part of the contract, but just keep dumping that crop, because what you can do is you can take that crop and you can make money on it. And we ended up making good money today. I believe total, you can see now, after we've sold everything, we started after buying the fertilizer at about $4,000. We now have $25,000. Oh yeah, $25,000 a game. But that's just right, or 29,000, but that's not it. We made quite a bit more than this. And also, I talked about wanting a nice mod of that AgriLiner. I never like the AgriLiners in game that have the rotating front, the articulating front wheels and track. But I said, you know what? It would be really cool if we could have that, just so we could change the color up, change it up a little bit here. Also, I explained in the video right here, going forwards and backwards. So what I'm doing is I'm just going down one side, bringing it up, and then I go to the other side of the field and set it up there as well. That is what I really, really like about this field in particular, because it's nice and squared off. It makes doing this a whole lot easier. This is our second unload right here, getting everything done and set up for that. Just taking a look around and admiring the dirt on this class right here, the Mega Pack. I really like the way this thing looks. I love this class Mega Pack. This is a very good looking mod, and I can't wait for console players to be able to enjoy this as well. Once the new DLC comes out, that is going to be the class, or it's not a DLC in a sense, and it's definitely not a class DLC. It is the Farming Simulator 19 Platinum Edition, featuring vehicles from class. But I'm calling it the class DLC, because that's basically what it is in a nutshell. It just makes it a whole lot easier to say that way. So we're finishing up here. I did figure out that we did not need the back trailer. As a matter of fact, we didn't need it at all. We filled up this. I think we still had, 3,000 or 4,000 liters left that we could have easily fit into this truck right here. So I decided to detach the trailer, and we're going all the way down to the bottom of the map at the grain mill. Now, down here at the grain mill, it took me forever to figure out where I was going, how to get in there, what we were doing, and I could not figure it out. Finally, I figured out and realized that it was right here on the side, right there, boom. So what I did was I started to dump at everything, and we started to make money. There we go. So we made $2,500 just off of the extra crop, which was another top of that, $1,600 for that. So we made a little more than $4,000 total off of that. And we ended the series today with $34,989. Now, once the next in-game day comes around, and every hour between now and then, we will still be making $120 to $125 per hour, which is going to be huge. But with all that being said, that is going to be it for today. I hope you've enjoyed. I tried to make the best out of this and salvage the content because the video was good. It was the audio that was bad. So I was like, you know what? Let's take advantage of the situation and let's try something different, see if you guys like it. But with all that being said, hope you guys have a great day. We will see you later. Peace.